Hi, I'm Chris Ellis, Director of the Landscape Architecture Program. Urban design is a complex, interdisciplinary field that affects the lives of billions of people around the world. A career in urban design is as exciting as it is important because issues range from environmental sustainability to cultural diversity to economic viability.
Study landscape architecture, of course. But you study everything. You study art, music, I mean, it all becomes a part of you. We say that you have to be an architect or an engineer or a transportation planner or one of these fields, when in fact the more well-rounded you are, the better urban designer you're going to be. The environment is critical to the modern city. In the recent past, it has not been given full consideration, and now we're realizing that's been to our detriment. Nature needs to become part of the determinant of how cities are formed, not an ornament added on to the city at some later date. One great example is Singapore. They have actually brought into Singapore this whole transformation from what had been a very industrial and probably overly populated in many ways. But they've transformed that, they've changed that. They've made up their mind in Singapore that they're going to make this incredibly beautiful, biophilic city, that they're going to love nature. And that's going to be what's going to determine their future. Cultural considerations could go from ethnic, race, to the arts. You can bring in music, imagery, film, all these things start to determine what makes the city personal, what determines its identity, what gives it its thrill. The waterfronts are incredibly important. They are and have been historically the lifeline of the city. They are the place that people can get out of their more enclosed spaces, start looking across larger bodies of water, have a whole different character in terms of air and light and sound. It's a place that used to be entirely industrial and is hardly industrial these days. So that idea of transforming from that industrial center of life to something that's a lot more social, a lot more entertainment, a lot more recreation. This is what we need in the city today.
Our program is immersed in a vibrant urban corridor from Washington, D.C. to Baltimore, Philadelphia, and New York City. There are truly outstanding examples of urban design within minutes of our campus. If you're interested in urban design, contact us, set up a time to visit, and we'll help you get started.